Hi everyone, I am back with another crochet tutorial. This time it's a perfect summer bob and it's really quick and easy. So for this style we're going to be using 3 packs of Marley hair from the Janet Noir Marley collection in the colors 33 and 27. I'll put the info down below. You're also going to need scissors for the cut and of course our crochet hook. So for this style, I'm actually only using 8 braids across this time, and they connect to each other in the back into one, so 4 in the back. And from the back, when I braided, I connected them into each other just like I did on the last tutorial so that there was no hanging. So we got our edges laid, we got our braids done, and now it's time for us to start crocheting. So first we're going to take the piece that is left out, and as always I just crochet that through the other braids. I use this method so I don't have to use needle and thread, but if you want to use needle and thread, be my guest. So I'm cutting the hair in half. I'm doing this for all 3 packs, which is why we're only using 3 packs, because when we cut the hair in half we get more. So starting from the back, the process is really simple. I pierce under the braid, I grab the hair with the loop and then take the 2 legs through and twist and pull through twice and pull to secure. It's really easy. We're going to do it again, and this time I'm actually going to slow it down. Okay, so zooming in, here we are going to pierce under the braid. Take the loop into the crochet needle hook, pull it through. Now you put your finger through the loop and pull the other 2 legs through. Pull them and twist, pull and twist, and that's it. I pull it tight to secure it, and I do this all along the back and work my way back to the front of my head. I start from the back, but I'm going to go to the side braids as I work forward. I'm going to show you that technique and why. I do that so that we can always leave out our parts in the front and do those with an invisible knot technique, which is different. Okay, so I've completed all the back half of my hair with the color 33, and it's time to move to the front. As you can see in the front, I have 3 duckbill clips, which are denoting where I want my invisible parts to be, and we use a different crochet technique for that so that the parts are invisible. So I'm going to start crocheting on my side braids, continuing with the crochet technique that we were using in the back for right now. So same thing, I'm twisting it right now because on the sides it's a little sensitive, and that makes it easier to pull through. So ladies, if you feel like you're tender-headed, that's a good trick when you're on the side of your temples to twist the hair before you pull it under the braid with the crochet hook, and it's a little easier to go under the braid. So I repeated that process until we got to the middle where we had the duckbill clips that denoted where we wanted our part. And now we're working on the 3 braids for my parts. I always have a middle part and a side part, so that usually takes up about 3 braids. Now for our parts, we pierce under the braid like normal, but this time we only pull 1 leg through, and as you can see, that created a knot. And then we take a piece of hair from each leg of hair, and we actually tie those kind of like a bow, or how you tie your shoes, and pull it and secure it, and then that's it. When you do that, it creates a knot on the inside and it looks natural on both sides. So to show it again, we pierce through the braid. We're only going to pull through 1 leg of that crochet hair. We pull, you see the knot being created. Then you take a piece of hair from each leg, and then you tie like a bow, or how you would tie the first loop of your shoestrings. pull that for extra security, and that's how we're going to do these 3 remaining braids for our parts. It makes it look really natural when you're having these invisible or hidden knots because they're hidden in between the hair along the part line. Okay, I finished crocheting and now it's time for the scary part. It's time to cut. So, the trick to cutting, ladies, is to take it slow. Cut it in sections. So, I'm starting on the right side of my head. And what I'm going to do is just cut going top to bottom along that side. And once I get that side cut in a nice little even manner, I start working the other side to match that side. I fluff to see exactly how big the hair is to get a good view before I start cutting the other side. And then I just make sure it's even. Don't be afraid, it's $4 hair, but don't cut too much at a time because you can't go back. Cut small sections from left side to right side and then go to the back like I'm doing now until you get the look that is desired. I actually needed to go into my mirror to actually see how this was all working out because it was hard to see it in my camera, and when I come back, boom, there she go. Yes, darling, thank God, because it was getting kind of scary for a second. So as you can see, even when I start moving my part to the other side, it's still even, it's still cute. It's a great style to try if you've been wanting to do a short haircut and not knowing how it would look. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.